This week's community champion is a Brevard County man who survived 2 bouts of cancer. And joining me now to talk about this man is Sheldon Dutez.
And Mayor, that cancer led to the removal of Mike's right eye when he was in middle school, and now he wants to make sure that other cancer patients get the financial help that they need, and that's what makes Mike Rogers of Grind for Life our West 2 community champion. As the sun gradually faded over Cocoa Beach, these young skateboarders practiced their techniques at a community skate night led by Mike Rogers.
All right, we're here at Cocoa Beach Skate Park. Let's take a ride. I'll be 57 next month. Yeah, getting some speed. I've been skating since I was 10, so. Whoa! Yeah, buddy! Get out there and express yourself.
How difficult is it with having the periphery vision on your right eye not available? What's it like skateboarding with one eye?
You do a lot of through muscle memory. So the eyes, you kind of just guiding, but you feel the muscle, you're bending your knees, your arms, and so your eye kind of just guides you. But it's good to have two, but you can just still skate with one eye and stuff.
It is something Mike Rogers has had to get used to since he was in middle school. Mike's persistent headaches around that time ultimately led to a grim discovery, a tumor behind his right eye. Mike lived in the West Palm area at the time, but had to travel to Miami for the grueling treatment.
14, I was finishing my treatment. I weighed 75 pounds, so I started in 9th grade, 75 pounds, and it was rough in high school being a little skinny guy with a bald head and all that, so people didn't really understand cancer back then.
Mike endured and kept skateboarding. But the cancer came back when he was 37 and required trips to New York to see doctors and specialists. Mike survived that second bout, and he paid it forward by starting a nonprofit called Grind for Life to raise money to help other cancer patients who also have to travel for treatment.
If you give somebody $200 for gas, $500 for the motel, that's a huge burden to lift off the person. All right, this is going to be for a Grind for Life board with grip.
Mike regularly hosts free community skate nights in Cocoa Beach for young skateboarders.
It's just fun, and you can just do tricks that you wouldn't think you could do.
Like stepping outside of my comfort zone to stand on a board.
All right, ready?
Yep. Wait, I don't know how to...
Lean forward.
All right, technique aside, Mike is also inspiring young skaters like Everett Hughes to live healthy lives and to help others. Everett recently turned 9, and instead of birthday gifts, he asked friends and family to donate to Grind for Life.
I just did it to help other people, and also I don't really need anything because I already have most of the stuff I need, and it feels good for me to do that.
As a mom, how does that make you feel?
I'm so proud of him, and thank you for Mike for instilling that kindness in him.
And then I'll be doing clinics on Sundays.
It is one of the many remarkable traits that makes Mike Rogers a West 2 community champion.
It's amazing, man. I just love and support we get from the community and stuff means the world. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Is that you? Yeah, Britt, yeah, buddy. What size board would you like? That's my life, is just doing some good stuff for people.
Yeah, and Mike continues to do great stuff in Brevard County and beyond. And joining us here in the studio is Mike Rogers from Grind for Life, the founder of this organization. Good morning. Thanks for being here with us. We're glad to have you here this morning. You said that you like doing things, good things for people. Where does that come from?
It's just, you know, I've been battling cancer pretty much my whole life, you know, and to be able to survive it and give back, you know, for all those doctors doing all that work and all that years of schooling and stuff, it would be bad for me not to do good for others and all that. So yeah, that's where it comes from, is being a survivor, giving back to your community and all that, Sheldon. So yeah, thank you for coming out and checking out the community night and coming out and skating with us.
Yeah, no, we had a blast.
And seeing what the scene is.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've been able to do a lot of good stuff with Grind for Life. And we've been doing it for the last 19 years. We continue to do it. And it's been a blessing to be able to survive cancer and get out there and do things for others, you know. And
well, I asked you this last week when we met at the skate park, but you know, a lot of people have, you know, going through their own trials and tribulations, and sometimes they turn into themselves and, you know, don't want to continue going forward. What made you want to persevere despite, you know, some of the obstacles that you've endured?
Back when I was a kid, what made me get through my cancer was I didn't know what I was going through. I was, you know, 10 years old, battling sarcoma. I just wanted to get through all the treatments and get back to doing kid things. But when I was 37, when I was skate park director for a YMCA, I had a snack bar and a skate shop there, and I ran the skate park. So I was already involved with the community through the YMCA as a skate park director, local pro. It ran all the programs. So I was wanting to get back to the community and the skate park and the kids and the everyday life of doing that. So that was my drive to get better. So that's my story, you know. So.
And then we just saw in the story, Everett and so many of the other students that you work with, they want to now pay it forward. What does that mean to you to see the impact that you're having on the generosity and the inspiration you're having on the next generation?
It's unbelievable. The kids that come out for the community night, they learn how to skate. They come to my skateboard camps that we do at Cocoa Beach Skate Park. They learn how to skateboard, and then they come to community night, learn their tricks, get prizes for their tricks, and then they learn about what Grind for Life does, helping people with their travel when they got to travel a long way. And they're a part of the community, and they're just learning and giving and learning. And then they become graduates into our series, and they travel the country, and then they become professionals, and they're giving. And it's just a beautiful thing to see that progress through just coming to the skateboard camp and community night. It can lead into many things, and it's a positive way to give back, and to see kids do that is a beautiful thing. It really is the best thing ever.
I loved hearing Everett's story when I interviewed him last week. So do you guys mostly help families in Brevard County, or is it Florida? Like, where?
We help down people, whoever needs to travel. You know, we are not able to give hundreds of thousands of dollars. We give hundreds of dollars to get people there to their treatment. They can be anywhere in the country, you know. So if somebody needs to get there, we'll give them whatever we can get them to get there, you know. That's back when we started Grind for Life, we didn't have the social media we have today. So we've been able to do a lot more, letting people know about what we do. A lot of people go to our website, grindforlife.org, and see and apply through assistance through there, get the information, hear my story, whatever they can take away to help their battle get better. They can use my story or whatever. It's a lot of information on the website, and our social media is super good. It goes to all our events. We do live feeds from all our stuff. So people who are sick with cancer can still be at the events and everything through our social media and our stuff. So it's a beautiful thing what we've been able to do for a lot of people.
Awesome. You told us about the website. We're going to put that up on the screen for everyone at home so they know
thank you.
Grind for Life.
You, Sheldon.
And then where can we find Grind for Life on social media?
Grind for Life, you just go to grindforlife.org for our Instagram, Grind for Life on the Facebook, and then on the Twitter and on the LinkedIn. So, yeah.
Awesome. Mike, thank you so much for being with us. It's so great to have you in the studio. It was great being at the skate park last week. Thanks for hosting us, and thanks for coming in this morning.
No, man, thanks for skating with me, man. You were ripping.
I don't know about that. It was a little rough.
No, you had it first try.
You're way too kind. All right, if you know someone who is doing great work here in Central Florida, we want to know about them. Please nominate folks like Mike, who have a track record of doing great work here for a WESH 2 Community Champion Spotlight. Please email us the details for your nominee to communitychampion@wesh.com, and they could be featured like Mike right here on WESH 2. We do this every Thursday. Jason and Mare, it is one of our favorite times of the week.